You might be a little confused about the name Chinese Professional Baseball League. To be clear, this is in Taiwan, one of the over 190 countries that didn't ban Winnie the Pooh. Taiwan is also one of the few Asian countries where baseball is the most popular sport. The ballparks are quite impressive, so let's check them out. Taichung Intercontinental Baseball Stadium, CTBC Brothers. We start off with one of the more spectacular venues in the league. As you can see, the roof is supported by these huge arches. I suppose if the sun got really bad, you could just run a guy line from the arches to the foul pole, chuck a tarp over the top of it to provide some shade, you'll be right, mate. It's finding a big enough tarp, that's the problem. Anyway, the stadium gets the name Intercontinental Baseball Stadium due to the first event held at the stadium being the now defunct Intercontinental Cup. And as you can see, it hosted the World Baseball Classic this year. Xinzhuang Baseball Stadium, Fubon Guardians. While it might not be quite as spectacular as the last one, this has some features that the other one didn't. It has 2 outfield video boards. One for the right eye, one for the left eye, I suppose. The additional video board was part of a minor renovation a few years ago that also included some new seats in the infield. Another addition was the wooden boards over the top of what was a concrete concourse. Nice touch. Rakuten Taoyuan Baseball Stadium, Rakuten Monkeys. I feel like you don't see any teams nicknamed the Monkeys. I reckon it's a good fit for baseball. Monkeys are cheeky, they would be the type to steal a base. This mad lad can slug a few dingers as well, don't you worry. He got into the steroid cabinet at the vet one day, hasn't looked back since. The muscles in his neck won't allow it. Anyway, this is an interesting stadium. Firstly, the facade is partially made of wood, which is cool, and secondly, the seating at the stadium kinda reminds me of the Costa Rican flag, which is fitting because they like baseball as well. On second thought, that was a bit of a stretch, but it kinda does. Either way, it's looking pretty good. Tainan Municipal Baseball Stadium, Uni President 7-Eleven Lions. I was curious about what Uni President is, and it turns out it's the largest food production company in Asia. Also the owner of 7-Eleven Taiwan, hence the name. Although structurally speaking the exterior isn't that spectacular, they've made up for that with what is presumably an anime-inspired design. So you might be a little surprised to hear that this is the oldest stadium in the league, having opened way back in 1931. One indicator of its age, I suppose, is the single-tiered layout, as well as the bench seating there in the outfield. Tianmu Baseball Stadium, Weichuan Dragons. Interestingly, this team became defunct in 1999, but reactivated in 2020. They reawoke the dragons, so to speak. They haven't really done much in the way of dragonifying the exterior. I love making up words. Yeah, it's a little bland. However, once inside, it's rather nice. I especially like that, although it's situated in the country's largest city, the spectators are treated with a mostly natural backdrop, which is a nice change up from the concrete jungle that we've seen so far. It's nighttime. There you go. Still concrete, but less concrete. Hsinchu Baseball Stadium. Not only have they awoken the dragons, but they're covering ground. They play in 2 cities. This one was recently given a major renovation, which included the addition of thousands of seats, and look, they have actually dragonified it. I mean, it's just a logo, but still looks good. Another aspect that I'm a fan of is the seating situation behind home plate, which is quite distinctive. The 4 levels of seating are basically stacked on top of each other. The outfield seating is much more rudimentary, those seats are of the backless variety. It has been plagued with issues since it reopened, but at least it looks good. Chensing Lake Baseball Stadium, TSG Hawks. This team will actually be joining the league next season. they are in the minor league at the moment. As the name suggests, and as you can see, this is situated right next to Chensing Lake. You see this sportsman silhouette in various poses a lot on the sides of stadiums in certain countries. It's like they saw the Jordan Jumpman and thought, that is f***ing brilliant. Let's put it everywhere. To each their own, I suppose. Inside, it's not all that different from the others we've seen. They certainly like their symmetry in Taiwan. And it might not be the most distinctive, but it gets the job done. And those were the CPBL stadiums. My favourite of the lot would have to be Taoyuan. I really like that wooden facade. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and as always, thanks for watching, have a good one.